Hi, I'm Ben Felton. Thanks for tuning back into our coverage. I'm here with Gary Stewart, the Chief Executive of QinetiQ's Australia sector. Gary, how are you?
I'm great, Ben. Great to be here.
What can you tell me about what you're showcasing at Land Forces and about the company in general?
Sure, so maybe a bit about the company first to give the context. QinetiQ and the Australia sector, we do three things broadly. We are experts in research and development and experimentation, supporting test and evaluation and certification system assurance, and thirdly, training and mission rehearsal. And really what we've got on the stand here is showcasing examples and ways that we're doing that and a platform for growing that into the future.
And at Land Forces, you've announced a new teaming agreement. What can you tell me about that new arrangement and how it's going to be supporting defence in Australia?
Absolutely. So what we've been looking at since the National Defence Strategy, the Integrated Investment Program and the Defence Industry Development Strategy have been released is that when you look at what defence is going to need to be able to operate and introduce over the next 4 decades, underwater warfare, whether that's nuclear-powered submarines or unattended underwater vessels, long-range strike, everything from space and cyber sense through to your long-range effect, littoral combat operations, or the introduction of AUKUS Pillar 2 disruptive technologies, that requires a substantial uplift in a different way of doing those test evaluation activities. And we've been engaging with our industry and academic partners over the last couple of months as peers and partners rather than in a prime supplier relationship, but bringing the best of industry and academia together and understanding what our respective strengths, talents and needs are, and recognising that there's a real gap in someone providing that industrial leadership for recognising how to harness and bring together that team together and marry that to and translate what defence has got to really accelerate and introduce in the near term for that effect.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And before I let you go, if someone's at Land Forces and they want to have a conversation with you or have a chat to someone from QinetiQ, what's the best way for them to do that?
Just come up to the stand. We've got a couple of really great ambassadors that are able to direct you to the relevant members of our team. If you want to talk about experimentation and research, we've got examples of laser-directed energy, deployable adaptive smart grids for electrification and smart energy on the battlefield, our makerspace technology that we work with Army to democratise and enable soldiers to think digitally and be innovative, through to our threat representation products, and our test and training services. So please come up to the stand, introduce yourself, and we'll connect you with the right QinetiQ expert to continue that conversation.
Thank you so much for your time, Gary.
Thanks very much, Ben.